everybody. So we are actually starting off where this vlog ended, and I just got to the DFW airport to start my 3-day flight attendant trip. This is my first trip of 2023, so I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be a great trip to start the new year. We have one flight today, which is really nice, and it is from DFW to Spokane, Washington. But I do have a question for the people who live there or know. Is it Spokane or Spokane, Washington? I genuinely don't know. Earlier today, I did post this on my Instagram story, and I just love it because it says 12 new chapters, 365 new chances, and that is such a great attitude going into 2023. It's a little windy outside, but it's so warm. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and for January, even in Texas, I feel like that is really warm. The place we're going to tonight is gonna be much colder. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful start to the new year, so we're gonna go and work this flight, and I will see you guys when we get to Washington. I know that I told you guys that I would see you again in Washington, but I actually got to the airport way earlier than I need to. I think I have about 45 minutes before the plane we're taking to Washington even gets here. But I would obviously rather be here early than late. While I wait for my plane to get here, I'm going to read. I am currently reading a fantasy series that I am really liking so far, but I do have the goal for the new year to read 50 books in 2023. So if you have any of your favorite book recommendations, please let me know in the comments. I just got to my hotel. Our flight was good. The flying time was 3.5 hours long, and it was actually just a little bit turbulent while we were flying over Colorado and over the Rocky Mountains, which I feel like always happens. It's always pretty turbulent when you're flying over that area, but other than that, it was a really good flight, and we got here safe and sound. We have a very spacious room tonight, which is nice, with the 2 beds and a coffee maker, and then I'm guessing the fridge will be in here. Yep, this is where I'll keep all of my food, and then we have a nice bathroom through here. This is actually a really long layover. I don't work any flights again until the day after tomorrow, so we will have all day here tomorrow. It is 9:30 p.m. here right now, which really means that it is 11:30 p.m. at home for me, so I am pretty tired. I need to wash my face and probably get all of my stuff together so I can start winding down to get ready for bed. Good morning, everybody. So I slept great last night. I actually fell asleep while I was reading, and then I was knocked out for the whole night, which was great. It is currently 7:51 a.m. here right now. My game plan for today is, well, first I want to eat these little oranges. I'm gonna go to the gym. I want to get in a good workout, and then there is a park nearby that I want to check out. I think it's called Riverfront Park, and it looks really pretty from the pictures that I saw online. It is currently 27 degrees Fahrenheit out, and for me, that is really cold, especially considering it was 75 and sunny in Dallas yesterday. I just changed for the gym. These black leggings are from Amazon, and this sports bra is by Heidi Summer. She owns the company called Buff Bunny. I love the back of this sports bra too. I think it is so cute. I'll put links to everything in the description box below. And then I just put on this pink tank top, also from Amazon. I am clearly feeling the pink vibes today. I'm going to put on my new shoes. These are from Noble. I really love this brand. This was one of Eric's Christmas presents to me. I'm gonna go to the gym, get in a good workout, and then we can get the rest of our day going.
Feeling okay, then you hit my phone. Saying, babe, wanna meet up. I'm in the club, but I'm done now. Can I come up? Saying, of course you can come by. I don't know why, but you're so shy. Oh, you're alright. Oh, you're alright. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
After my workout, I decided to go on a walk, and it feels really good to be outside getting fresh air, but it is very cold and I don't know how long I'm gonna last out here. Honestly, I did not pack well for this trip. I should have brought gloves and a hat or a headband at least. The scenery here is very beautiful, and this is definitely a layover that I'm going to try to get in the spring or summer when the weather is warmer. I almost didn't leave my hotel today just because it was so nice and warm and so tempting to just stay in there all day. But I'm so glad that I came out today because the views here are so pretty, and it's cold, but not that cold. It's not like it's in the negative. I did used to live in Colorado, so I am definitely used to very cold weather. I just haven't been in it in a while, and this just feels really nice. It's a beautiful day out. I love how there's still snow on the ground, and I just am really appreciating this day. Plus, it's not even noon yet, so the time I get back to my hotel, I'll still have most of the day to read and relax and just hang out. This bridge right here is closed, which is fine by me because I actually have a fear of heights and bridges freak me out, but I still have a beautiful view of these falls right here. I am back in my hotel room now, and I changed into some sweatpants. I want to set aside the next few hours to get some editing done. I am really behind on getting content out to you guys. Sorry about that. I think it's been about 2 weeks at the time that I'm filming this since I have uploaded anything new to my channel. So I do apologize about that, but I am going to edit and get the ball rolling. It is currently 5:30 p.m. I feel like this has been such a good layover because I've been really productive today. I worked out, I was able to go outside and walk around, get some fresh air. I got a lot of editing done, which is great. I was able to have a little dinner date with Eric via FaceTime, and now I have just been reading for a while. I am on page... Let me get my Kindle open. I am on page 108 of From Blood and Ash. It's the fantasy series that I'm reading right now. This is the first book. It's been a little confusing so far. If you've read this book, then maybe you'll probably understand what I'm saying. I've definitely had to Google a few things because I feel like every time you start reading a new fantasy series, it just doesn't make sense because it's a whole...
sure I understand.
Oh, I don't understand either, Siri. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, every time I feel like I start a new fantasy book, I have to Google and look things up because it just doesn't make sense because you're literally entering a whole different world, like a whole different reality that is just so different from our own. So now that I'm like 20% way through the book, I'm starting to understand the world that they live in, and I do really like Poppy, the main character. So if you like fantasy, I would definitely give this series a try. But one thing I would say is if you have kids that are under the age of 17 to 18, use your best judgment if you would want them to read this or not. And I only say that because it is described as a steamy fantasy romance, and there's definitely already been spice and some violence within the first 100 pages, which I enjoy reading, but you know, do with that information what you will, if you want to read this book or not. My favorite fantasy series that I've ever read is still the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I don't know if anything will ever top that, so we'll see if this comes close, but thus far it has not. Sometimes I think I should start a second channel solely for book reviews, but I don't know if people would actually watch that. My plans for the rest of the evening are to shower and then to make sure that I have everything picked up in my room and ready to go for tomorrow, because I will be waking up very early, and then I will probably spend the rest of my night reading and just relaxing in bed, so hopefully I can fall asleep early tonight. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 4:21 a.m. I need to be downstairs at 4:30 for our pickup. So I have just a few minutes before I need to leave my room. We have 3 flights today. Stop. I don't know why my watch keeps doing that. It keeps thinking I'm talking to it. Maybe I'm bumping it. But anyway, as I was saying, I have 3 flights today. The first is from Spokane, Washington, back home to DFW. And then we have a Wichita turn. So we'll fly from DFW to Wichita, Kansas, and then from Wichita back to DFW. And then we are done with this 3-day trip. I slept really well last night, actually. Surprisingly, for it being this early, being 4:22 a.m., I'm actually really wide awake and I feel very well rested, which is great because I did go to bed early. But I guess too, oh my gosh, my eye itches. With the time zone change, it's really almost 6:30 in the morning DFW time, so it's really not that early. But yeah, let's have a great day. Just got to DFW. Our flying time was, I think, around 3.5 hours long, and we did have to add some extra time to our flight because when we departed from the gate, we had to de-ice the wings because it is still winter, so we definitely had to do that. But the flight here was great, and now I have, I think, an hour before my next flight, so I'm gonna eat some lunch. I picked up this Napa chickpea wrap from the Farmer's Fridge. It's a vending machine that has healthy food options throughout different airports. I really, really love this one. I think it tastes so good. So I'm gonna eat my lunch, and then we have the Wichita turn, and I believe those flights are only an hour, maybe hour and a half each. So once I do that turn, I'll be able to go home. Luna!